everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will teach you how to make this baby hat. This fits for a baby of 1 year size. The materials that we will need to make this hat are the main color, that is the pista green or the light green that I have used, a small quantity of this grey colored yarn and a small quantity of off-white color. We will be using number 9 knitting needles today. We will also need a crochet hook, scissor and sewing needle. So we will quickly start making this baby hat. To start making the hat, cast on 95 stitches on your knitting needle. I am using number 9 knitting needle today. So after you have cast on 95 stitches, we have to start making the ribbing for the hat. For that, the first stitch we will not be knitting, we will just take it on the needle, slide it and take the thread backwards and start knitting 2 knits and 2 purls, 1 and 2, 2 knit and 2 purl, 1, 2. Okay, again take the thread backwards, make 2 knits, 1, 2, take the yarn forward, make 2 purls, 1 and 2. So this will continue till the end. As this is the first row, the stitches will be a little bit tight, so be slow, don't skip any of the stitch and don't slide any of the stitch down. Continue this till the end. First round is over. Now identify the knit and purl stitches. See, the purl stitches will be having a C-like structure on them and the knits will have a V structure. So this is the difference between knit and purl stitches. If it is difficult to identify here, you can just see this one. These are continuous rows of knit stitches. It is a continuous V stitch here, and these are the continuous rows of purl stitches. So you can see the C stitches, C-like design. This is how you have to identify the knit and purl stitches. For beginners, it is difficult to identify at the very first round. So in the next rounds, it is very easily identifiable. Now just note that we ended with knit stitch. So in the next row, we will start by the same that we did on the previous row. Just take out the first stitch, don't knit it, just slide it. See, the next stitch is purl here, as there is a C structure on it, so purl it. Next two are the knit stitches. V structure is visible, so take the yarn backwards and make 2 knit stitches, 1 and 2. Next, see these 2 C structures, so take the yarn forward, make 2 purls. Again this will continue 2 knits and 2 purls for the entire row. You have to continue making knit stitches over the knits and purl stitches over the purls till the ribbing reaches 1.5 inch. So continue making knits on knits and purls on purls. 9 rows of ribbing is over and this measures 1.5 inches. So next we will be making the body of the hat, and before that, this is how the ribbing looks like, 2 knits and 2 purls. Now I am on the right side of my hat, and to begin, again we will slip the first stitch, we will not knit it. Take the yarn backwards and knit all the stitches. Go on knitting all the stitches till the end. After making 1 row of continuous knit stitches, we will now turn it and make all the stitches purl wise except the first one, which we will just take it over the needle as it is and continue doing the purl stitches till the end. Remember that we will only take the first stitch at the beginning, not the last one. Last one you have to make it knit if it is a knit row, or purl if it is a purl row. Only the first stitch will be picked up as it is. Continue making all the stitches purl wise. So continue making one row of knit and one row of purl alternatively till the work reaches 4.5 inches. After you have made the knit and purl rows, now we will start decreasing. For that, we are on the right side now, and first stitch we will just slip it, we will not knit. The second is a knit the second one. After that, you have to make a decrease, that is, we should make 2 knits as 1 knit stitch. Okay, these are the next 2 knit stitches. Now we will make them as a single knit stitch. We are making 2 knits together now. Okay, knit them together like this. This is the first decrease. After that, you should make 6 knit stitches. This is 1, 5 and 6. After making 6 knit stitches, again you should make knit 2 together, that is 2 knits together as 1 knit. Okay, I will show it once again. See, these are the 2 knit stitches. Take this needle, insert it under both the stitches. Insert it under both the stitches like this and knit it as you normally knit. And pull this loop out. Slide these 2 stitches off the needle. This is a decrease. Okay. Next, 1 decrease followed by 6 knit stitches. Again 1 decrease, 6 knits. Okay. Last set. 1, 2, 6 and a decrease. After that, 2 stitches are remaining. As this is the knit row, we will simply knit them. Okay, this is the first row of decrease. Now on the opposite side, we will just make all the stitches purl wise. We will not decrease here. So starting from the beginning, all the stitches purl wise. After making the purl row, next on the right side, it is again second row of decrease. First stitch will be taken as it is. Next will be a knit stitch, knit 1 and make a knit 2 together, that is a decrease. Knit 2 together and knit 5, 1, 4, 5. After knit 5, you should again decrease. Make a knit 2 together, knit 5. So for this row, you should make a knit 5, decrease, make a knit 5 and decrease. Continue this till the end, and the next row will be a purl row, making only purl stitches till the end and no making increase or no making decrease in this purl row. So continue. From the next decrease rows, you will be decreasing in the same way. That is, in the previous row we decreased after 5 stitches, and in the coming row you will decrease after 4 stitches. Next row will be purl row. After that you will decrease after 3 stitches, that is 3 stitches, 3 knit stitches and a decrease, 3 knit stitches and a decrease. The next row will be purl row. After that 2 knit stitches and decrease. Next row will be a purl row. Next row you will be decreasing after each stitch, 1 stitch and a decrease, 1 knit stitch and a decrease. So continue the same till you make the decreases alternatively, that is 1 decrease and 1 knit, 1 decrease, 1 knit. Okay, we will meet after that. Okay, so I completed making decreases for one more round, that is one decrease, one knit, one decrease, one knit, and after that I completed a row of purl stitches also. So for the next round you will decrease in every stitch, the first stitch again as it is, and the next stitch will be a decrease, next stitch decrease. So this will continue for this round. You will decrease in every stitch, and the last stitch is remaining where we will knit it. Okay. At this point suddenly the work seems to come together very closer now, and 13 stitches are remaining. Next round as usual again we will purl in all the stitches. After making a row of purl, we will knit all the stitches in this row, not decreasing, just making one knit in every stitch. Next, wrong side, we will purl all the stitches. After purl stitches, in the knit side or on the right side, slip the first stitch and again make decreases, knit 2 together till the end, and last stitch, last decrease of this row. Okay, 7 stitches are remaining. Wrong side, we will close all these stitches, we will cast off. For that, purl the first stitch. This is the purl side, so purl 2 purls and slide the first purl stitch over the second. Next purl, again slide this stitch over the first stitch. Leave a sufficient tail and fasten off. Now make a knot here by passing this yarn into the loop. So we have completed making the hat. Now the thing that is remaining is we should stitch from the sides. Now we will sew these ends together. Before that, notice how these edges are. As we had taken the first stitch in the form of a slip, we had not knitted or we had not purled it. So this is how the edges look, and this is very easy now to sew them together. Okay, so for the beginning, come to the wrong side of the hat, thread a needle, place them together like this. See on top, these are the last 7 stitches. So first we will sew them together like this. Make a knot here. And pass under the loops, top loops. Place these 2 edges together. Come to the first stitch. See, this is the loop of one side, and here this is the loop of second side. Both are the outer loops, so pass the thread under them. Go to the next stitch, outer loop again, and outer loop from this side here. These are the 2 loops of the stitch that we had slipped. This loop which is facing us is the outer loop now, and this loop is the inner loop. Okay, so while you are sewing these ends, pass the stitch in this loop and the outer loop of the other side. Okay, so in the same way you have to continue joining the edges till the end. So after you have completed stitching the edges together, this is how it looks on the wrong side, and this is the right side. See here, this part, it almost gets mixed up with the design. You just can't identify where you have stitched. Okay, so this hat, see, it is super stretchy. It can stretch very nicely. So your hat is ready now. See the measurements. The circumference is 8 and the height of the hat is around 6.5. It is a little bit more than 6.25. So this will fit a baby of 1 year. As the hat is very stretchy, it can fit for more than 1 year. Now, the next part what we are going to do is we will make the ear flaps here. That will be shown in the next part of the video, along with making dummy ears, nose and whiskers. Please watch the next part of this video.